The World Health Organization, they have recognized electrosensitivity. Our government says it doesn't exist. The school will say it's rubbish. But in fact, the World Health Organization does recognize and describe electrosensitivity. Now, what that means is that the countries that have tested microwaves within their country, they have all found in excess of 3% of the people are sensitive to microwave radiation. It's not everybody, it's around 3%. The Irish Doctors Association, who are Nobel Prize winners, think it may be as high as 15%. So what we are saying with your children is that a minimum, if somebody said to me, how many of our children are at possible risk of ovarian damage or leukemia or whatever, I would say at a minimum 15, at a maximum 75. Girls are born with all of the eggs they need in their ovaries at birth. They're immature eggs, basically 200 in each. Now, if you're sitting with a transmitter in your lap, and that transmitter is transmitting through your ovaries, and the microwaves are genotoxic, there is a possibility that the microwaves can affect the genetic structure within the eggs. Now, the problem here is that the mitochondrial DNA, the genes inside the ovaries, is irreparable. So if you have a little girl who damages through this mechanism the genetic structure in one of her eggs, and she has a daughter, that daughter will carry that genetic problem. It is irreparable. And her daughter will carry that genetic problem because it's irreparable. And every female forever along that line will carry that genetic problem. It is irreparable. What should be happening is you should be measuring the amount of radiation in the room and seeing if it is safe for children. But I can tell you, without even looking, it isn't. And I'll tell you why. Because unlike medication, where there is a safe level for children, they have an adult dose and a child's dose, there is no safety level for microwave radiation for children. Not one. And it is my job as scientific advisor, I read, I translate papers from all around the world. And I have never, ever, no matter which country I've lectured in, which paper I've read, I have never, ever seen a single scientist brave enough to produce a safety level of microwave radiation for a child. There isn't one that exists. And I will tell you why. Because children do not have our immune systems. They're not developed. Their bones are soft. The microwaves penetrate very easily. Inside their bones they are producing stem cells, which make their immune systems and all other parts of their body. Their skulls are thin. There is a whole myriad of things which can go wrong, and children absorb more radiation than adults because they are smaller. They are nearer the wavelength. So they act as aerials. There is not a single safety level of microwaves for children, not one.